pool.
Here you go.
Okay. Open it for me. Let me see. See what she got. What the fuck?
Some cologne.
Cologne?
Yeah. Jimmy Choo. I bought your rental property.
Hey! What about this fucking house for rental property? Now that's a real boss
I'm
chick
fixing
right
this
there.
shit up.
That's a real boss chick right there. Okay. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
Dog, I want like a Rolex, a chain.
What I tell you?
Something. Fuck your rental property.
You got it home, nigga.
Where's this at?
Read it out.
This on the east side.
Oh, Dex, this on Drexel.
Okay. You know what? All right. All right, let's jump into it. Hello, knockouts. Tonya TKO here, and I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTko.com. I hope you learn how to love yourselves and each other. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for dating and relation in our own lives. All right. So many of you sent this to me because you want my reaction and feedback on it. The very first thing, so first let me say, the person who sent this to me, Patsy D, thank you so much for sending this to me. The very first word that I said to her when I saw this the first time was bum. I was like, yuck. I just was like, oh God. But you know what? I took some notes. Let's jump into it because I do want to give you my perspective on this. The first thing on my list is I don't care. 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 There are a lot of you who are sending this to me because you're like, you want my feedback, you want my reaction. And I'm like, this is 2020. How much longer do we continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result? And I'm not going to be sitting up here with my theatrics and my facial expressions and all of this if you all are not going to be willing to do something about it. I've already told you that I've started a matchmaking service where I'm connecting Black American women with West African men who are in the United States. You're in the United States. He's in the United States. There are many of them who are successful, who are well-to-do, who are, listen, West African men in general are more family-oriented, marriage-minded, and success-driven than the typical Black American man. Are there some outliers? Yes, of course, of course, of course. But how much longer are we going to sit here discussing this BS if you're not really going to do anything about it? If you're going to do something about it, contact me privately and make sure that you have $99 for a deposit on the matchmaking service. It's like there's so many of us who are like, oh, I want something different. But then you keep sending me these stories. You're not doing anything about it. Come on, do something about it. Get yourself matched. Come on. I mean, like, how long are we supposed to sit here? And you think I'm going to spend all of 2020 going through these viral stories, looking at bums who can't help themselves? And I ain't even just talking about him. I'm talking about them both. Her included. When I say I don't care, the number 2 thing on my list is she knows who she's dealing with. This is her man. That's her man. As you see, she looked up and she was like, I told you. He was going to want a Rolex. For those of you who don't know what the man said, she gave him a rental property. If you couldn't really hear it, it was rewind and play it again. It's his birthday. She gifted him. It came inside of the little cellophane wrap and everything with the pictures, and she handed it to him. First. The thing started out, he's sitting and he's like, let me see what she got me. He got the camera and he want to film while he receiving gifts. He not present. He for sure. He want to show on the end of do it for the flexing for the gram. So he got his camera out. She shows him the cologne. He quiet. Then she come out with the finale, the big shebang, the rental property. And the first thing I'm thinking to myself is, this young lady, what type of money does she got that she's just gifting people rental properties? First thing the man said is, I ain't fixing this shit up. We're going to get back to that in a little while, right? Then he's like, you can see the look of disappointment on his face, and he's like, I really wanted a Rolex or a chain. All right. We'll come back around to that. I want to go down my notes, but before I even listen, my website is TonyaTKO.com. I'm starting a matchmaking service. I am doing the intake process right now while I'm having the website built and while I'm getting ready for my pictures and all of that other stuff. You can come in at the discounted price, get into the database for $99 right now. Come to TonyaTKO.com. Just write to me. Below the video is the email address. You can just write to me. Let's get it started. I mean, I don't have the tolerance and the capacity and the patience for this type of stuff. Let's go down to the rest of the list of what it is that I wrote. Let's see. Number 3. If she wanted a good guy, she could have one. You think that there aren't a million nice men out there who would be appreciative? Most of the people who are throwing this, passing this around, they're calling him all types of N-words. This nigga, he's stupid, he's this, that, he's that, the other. Hey, decide she man, she chose him. If she wanted a nice guy, an appreciative guy, she would have one of those, wouldn't she? There are many, 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 many men here and you think, listen, when I was doing the surveying for my matchmaking business, most of you women said, you know what, I want a man who's here in the United States. So that's where the complete focus is. You think there aren't hardworking, ingenious men all over the world who are salivating. Their jaws are clenched, waiting to get to the United States for the opportunity to be able to make their mark and make some money, but they're in environments where they don't have the options are just not there. Their jaws are clenched, wishing that they could come over here and be able to really make their mark and soar, right? If she wanted a nice guy, listen, they're everywhere. They're scattered everywhere, but she chose him, right? Number 4, she wants a person to work her issues out with. This is what she's looking for. She wants a person to work her issues out with. 5, this is my theory. Relationships are therapy. Relationships are a form of immersive, interactive therapy. When I was going to hypnotherapy school, the founder of the school had this thing called psychodramas. I don't really like that term myself, but in psychodramas, you enter into this realm where you work out situations inside of your mind, right? In real life, what ends up happening is we enter into these relationships where we are looking for that healing. This girl comes from a household where one of her parents was, whoever was the parent who pursued the other parent, whether that was her mother or her father, because when she learned how to pursue, she learned pursuit in her household. And how she as a human being felt about that pursuit. If her father was in pursuit of her mother and her mother was standoffish or this, that, and the other, then she identified with the male point of view and said, you know what? She made a promise to herself as a child. I will never be that type of woman. I will be open. I will be this. I will be that. And when she goes out there looking for men, she goes out there looking for men in which she can heal that part of herself. If her father was the unavailable one, let's say her father wasn't in the home, or there was a father figure who came by and picked up the other siblings and didn't pick her up, and she had to learn, I got to be good enough, I got to jump through hoops, I got to do this, I got to do that. When she goes out there looking for a partner, she's going to look for a partner because at the end of the day, what we all want is we want healing. We want to be able to make it all right. If your mother was abusive or if your father was abusive, what you want is you want to be able to make it all right, because if you cannot make it all right with them, you got to make it all right with them. So you find somebody to act out in this real life immersive therapy session where you have convinced yourself that you truly want this person. And what you really want is to repair the relationship with your mother or repair the relationship with your father. I know some of you want me to talk about this man, but this man is a part of her drama as well, because she chose him to play the role of the person that she would have to do what? Pursue, woo, what? I don't know. I don't know. But one thing that I do know is that I'm ready for something different. 2020, this year here, we're not doing the same things over and over again. I sat here before you all with tears in my eyes. And I said, listen, Nigeria, Ghana changed me. And I said I would not come back into the United States and continue to do the same things that I was doing before. Listen, I'm not. And if you think that I'm going to sit up here with the theatrics all year long, sitting up here putting on a puppet show for you all, no, I will not. It's either solutions, and either you women and you men get up off your black asses and come on over and come together and make some families. Let's do that, because I'm not going to be a part of your psychodrama sitting around. As a person, you come and you vent, or you vent in the comments, but do you want something different? Number 6, I'm going to play, and I don't even really need to play devil's advocate. Let's just jump into it for real. Everybody ain't rental property built. If you're not in the mood for a rental property, listen, rental properties don't come without their own down parts. You got to deal with tenants. He said the thing need to be fixed up. We don't know what the state of this thing was. Because this girl, I mean, she had her little bandana on and all of this. We don't know whether or not she come from money. Maybe her pops is wealthy, but he was never there in the home. So therefore, she had to find a man who ain't had no money, because she blamed money for taking her daddy away. So now she done found a man who don't have no money. So now he's always, quote unquote, available, but yet still unavailable. Because remember, she still got to work out that therapy in this relationship. Rental properties, you got to be in the mood for it. You have to have that mindset. Because you're going to have to get a property manager. You may have to, if you don't want to run behind your tenants trying to collect rents, sometimes you got to run behind the property manager trying to collect the rent from the damn property manager. Not everybody is in the mood for it. Everybody is not entrepreneurial minded. She found a man who's not entrepreneurial minded and gifted him with an entrepreneurial gift. Some people are W-2 earners. Some people are I-9. I mean, come on. Let's talk some more. Number 7, the man said he wanted a Rolex or a chain. I mean, do you blame the man? Do you blame him? If you had the opportunity to just sit back there slanging Dak, just slanging to dumb broads. Okay, you know what? Let me retract that. We're going to be compassionate. If you had the opportunity to just go slang Dak to broads who are working out their daddy and mommy issues with you, and you working out your own issues through them, and all you got to do is just lay down some pipe or some payaness. They lay down the payaness. Or you got to go running around and hire property managers and all of this. It's so much easier to just wield cock. Just wield your penis. And just be done with it. Jump up and down sweatily on top of some man's daughter. Sometimes you don't even have to make her climax. Or, well, if you're going to get them strung out on it, you do. If you're going to get them strung out, you do have to make them climax. Give them some good, you know, this man is probably prostituting himself for that doggone rental property. Listen, let's keep going. You know what? I said everything that I needed to say amid my rant. This is what that's it. I don't really know what else to say. He is doing him. She knows who she's with. If you look at his, and if you look at is them Gucci flip-flops he's wearing? I said, this is what I'm saying. Come on. You see this man sitting there with his big, gigantic head. And, I mean, did you see the size of his head? This is the man that she chose. And he's sitting there, you could see the disappointment in his face when he realized what it was. You see the disappointment because he's like, damn, I ain't signed up for all of this. I just want to just sling some dick, get me some free gifts. And that's it. I mean, if you had to work for the money or just sling dick to the honeys, which one would you rather do? I mean, come on. That's why I say, if you want something different, please come. Let's get something started. Let's start a revolution. Let's bring us back into the oneness. I don't know what else to say. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I want to hear your thoughts below. Listen, we have a whole... I'm done. That's it. I'm at the end of my rant. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself, I guess I would say, is figuring out what you need to heal. What do you need to heal? When you work with a person like me and matching you up, we dive in to that. What is it that you need to heal? What are the patterns that you've been going through over and over and over again? Same face, different person. What is it that you're perpetuating that you're not even sure that you're perpetuating? Love yourself enough to figure out. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell notifications to make sure that you're getting notified. Click around to watch more of my videos and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Come over to TonyaTKO.com and join my personal mailing list, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.